This morning, Kyiv witnessed 5 strikes. Russia continues to attack civilians. We are now in the epicenter of the attacks by kamikaze-drones this morning. Behind me, the house directly hit by these drones. Rescue operations are ongoing. As of now, 19 people were reported wounded, and they have been rescued from under the rubble. Unfortunately, 1 woman was killed. According to preliminary information from the State Emergency Service, the woman's son is now defending our country on the front line. Rescue operation is ongoing. I note that the strikes were within 10 minutes of each other. That's why there are also rescuers among those wounded.
We are now in the central part of the city, and I would like to stress once again, everything that is happening is terrorism. The central historical part of the city, where innocent civilians live, was shelled. The searching war continues. Once again, this is terrorism. This is the central part of the city with no military. It's a lie.
About 40 drones were launched by the Russian Federation on Kyiv alone, the Minister of Internal Affairs of Ukraine said. He noted that most of them were shot down by Ukrainian air defense forces. Ukraine does not stop fighting Russian attacks. In addition, Denys Monastyrsky noted that the critical infrastructure facility was attacked first, but fortunately there was no one there. However, there was some damage. After that, the rescuers came and there was a repeated attack. Exactly, the latter was directed at a residential building.
It is obvious that this is another terror. Most of the people in Kyiv woke up today to the sounds of sirens and gunfire that these drones were trying to shoot down, and the noise and explosions of the drones themselves, which suggests that the purpose of the terrorist Putin was to intimidate civilians. More than 40 drones had flown into our country, most of which were shot down. The Air Force reported that more than 30 drones were shot down, and of those 40 drones, 30 were directed at the capital. So the attack was aimed specifically at the city of Kyiv. There was a large blast.
We also talked to the residents of the neighboring building, which fortunately was not damaged. However, the residents heard these strikes. They noted that there was a typical sound of these shaheeds. Everyone ran urgently to the shelter. Many people were frightened. I woke up with an alarm at 6:30, just about to get up because I had a bad feeling. I heard the sound of the whistle of a flight. I realized that I had 5 seconds to hide behind the walls, at least. In principle, that's what I did. I saw an orange flash and an explosion with my side vision. I was just walking out of the house because there was a lot of smoke, and the same in my apartment on the 8th floor. I heard the sound when the first strike occurred. I understood then why drones are called mopeds. The typical sound was, we were sitting in a shelter in the basement. It was scary. Now the situation is calmer. Air raid, thank God, is over. However, people knew that unfortunately they are beginning to get used to the fact that the Russian Federation does not stop attacking the civilian population of Ukraine.